Hi, I'm Greg Jung, Senior Specialist and Auctioneer at PBA Galleries in San Francisco. On August 8, 2013, PBA Galleries will offer at auction more than 550 lots of fine literature, children's and illustrated books, the Oz and Oziana collection of Robin Olderman, a collection of rock and roll posters from the late 1960s in San Francisco, and many other fine books in all fields. I'd like to talk to you today about a few of the highlights of that sale. In our literature sale, we're glad to have a collection of writings of Raymond Chandler, the detective novelist. Amongst them is this near fine copy of his first book, The Big Sleep. It's also the first novel to include his hard-boiled detective, Philip Marlowe. This book is estimated at $5,000 to $8,000. It's a beautiful copy in the original dust jacket with just a little bit of wear to it, and scarce as such. From the Raymond Chandler section of the sale is this copy of Lady in the Lake. This is a presentation copy signed by Raymond Chandler to Hollywood screenwriter Frank Partos. This volume is estimated, there's the signature on the half title, this volume is estimated at $4,000 to $6,000. Also with this is a signed photograph of Raymond Chandler, as well as a letter from him to his attorney. Also in the literature section is this fine copy of the second book edition of Charlotte Perkins Stetson's The Yellow Wallpaper, a major novel in the canon of American feminist literature. This copy is signed by her, which rarely are encountered as such. This is signed Charlotte Perkins Gilman, dated 1905. She became Charlotte Perkins Gilman in 1900. The book was published a bit earlier than that in a magazine, so this is the second book edition, but signed by her and rare thus. It is estimated at $1,000 to $1,500. Also included in this auction are more than 35 lots of very colorful rock and roll posters from the late 1960s in San Francisco and elsewhere, including this very rare poster from the Doors' appearance in December of 1967 in Denver. This is a Family Dog production, and this poster is the first printing of the poster and quite rare as such. Also included in the sale are these two posters from performances at the Avalon Ballroom in San Francisco. This one being Big Brother and the Holding Company, and the other Quicksilver Messenger Service. Each of these are estimated at $500 to $800. The Doors poster is estimated at $1,000 to $1,500. These are just a small selection of the near 40 lots of these posters that will be in this sale. All very colorful and wonderful posters. In the children's and illustrated section of the sale is this rare collection of handkerchiefs, each with an illustration of a scene from Alice in Wonderland. These are done by the children's illustrator Gladys Pito. She did a number of these handkerchief books, but this is by far the scarcest of them. This particular one has 8 handkerchiefs, where more often they have only 6. So a special copy of this very rare item. Nearly a third of our auction on the 8th is comprised of the collection of Robin Olderman and her Oz and Baumiana collection. And this illustration is an original illustration by John R. Neal, who illustrated the majority of the Oz books. This is a picture of Jack Pumpkinhead of Oz descending the staircase with some other Oz figures, meeting Glinda at the bottom. And this was reproduced as a color plate in what was to be L. Frank Baum's last contribution to the Oz series, Glinda of Oz. Another fine original illustration in this catalog is this collection of the lazy quadling's wife reprimanding Ojo of Oz, as well as Dorothy, with her eel cane in her hand. This illustration was never published, but it was drawn for the Patchwork Girl of Oz. It does not, however, appear in the book, but this illustration is estimated at $5,000 to $8,000. One of the most interesting items in the Oz section of this sale is this collection of 27 original snapshot photographs. These were taken on the set or behind the scenes during the 1939 filming of The Wizard of Oz. Some very casual shots, candid shots, as well as some shots of the costume makers at work. Here, this collection of photographs comes to us from the family of Hollywood director Norman Taurog, and Taurog, though not credited on the film itself, was actually the director of some of the test scenes for The Wizard of Oz. So these have descended through his family and have come to us directly from them. They've not been seen in the public before and have never been published. So a rare collection of behind-the-scenes images from the making of the film. This collection of photographs is estimated at $3,000 to $5,000. The final section of our sale will include a broad selection of fine books in all fields, collections of books on angling, architecture, early books, finely printed books, color plate books, finely bound books and sets, original book of sculptures by Ralph Massey, some travel and exploration including Asia and China, and much, much more. Every lot is illustrated in our online version of our catalog, which can be viewed at www.pbagalleries.com. Please join us Thursday, August 8th at 11 a.m. Pacific time. Thank you.